Good morning, good day, good night, whatever time it is for you guys. Sorry, well, depends on the upload time. I'm sorry the video's a little later than usual. I spent the last 3 hours unpacking. Yeah, something I needed to do yesterday, but I didn't get time to. Little bit of an update. So, I made some phone calls. A lot of phone calls yesterday. I still have to make more. But I have internet. I will be having internet. Well, I have to set it up. Yeah, no text coming out to set up my internet. So I have to set it up by myself, and I hope I'm smart enough to do it. I'm no techie. I just play games. So I got all my bills pretty much all sorted out except for my water, that's one of the things I was actually making phone calls about yesterday. Is my apartment building does not include utilities, so I had to set up my own utilities in my name and account and all that stuff. So that's the one thing I haven't set up yet was the water bill. So because I called the water company and they say, oh, we don't handle the billing. That has to be done through City Hall. I'm like, okay. So I call City Hall only to get a voicemail. And I called her a second time, and I don't like pestering people, you know? I don't like saying, hey, the perfect analogy is I don't like being a Sheldon. If you guys haven't watched Big Bang Theory, I really don't watch it a whole lot. For the jokes always don't make me laugh. So, but one of the things that Sheldon does to Penny is he goes to her door and he knocks repeatedly. He goes, Penny, 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 until she answers the door. And that's not what I want to be. I don't want to be calling the person a gazillion times and saying, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. So I usually give people like 2 rings, and that's it. And then if I don't hear from them shortly, then I just call them again tomorrow, Oh yeah, I am walking here with Shilo. I forgot to show you guys him. Shilo, say hello. Say hello. Shilo, say hello. Hey, at least I got him to turn his head for you guys a little bit. He's been absolutely amazing. Like I have left the house probably twice now, and he is just, every time I come in the door, he's either sleeping. Well, I'm assuming he was sleeping. Then he comes rushing to the door. He says, "Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy." So let me flip this camera around because this is supposed to be walks with Wookiee, and not where I can just show you guys the scenery. You guys can't really see too much of this place at night. Well, now it's 6 o'clock, so it's kind of like dusk. It's like the sun is waking up and not fully awake. So here we go. Yeah, that's not right. Here we go. That's the best Mario I can get for you guys. Because I got this question on YouTube, on one of my videos, is when is my internet going back up? What is that thing that was on my video? It's either on video or on my Discord. When my internet will be going back up. Well, like I said, they're shipping me the modem and everything, so Saturday is supposed to be here, so hopefully Saturday. But here's the thing, guys, I won't be streaming on Saturday. The reason for that is I'm still unpacking. I got through the majority of it already. I still have a little bit of ways to go. So once I have that done, and that's another thing I've found out, is like I don't have shelving units yet for the collectibles. So I don't want like these big bookshelves full of collectibles, because I am trying to be space conscious. So I'm hoping I can find something at like the local thrift store, or stuff like kind of like pretty much like a big rummage sale store. If you guys don't know what a rummage sale is, a rummage sale is a garage sale. Sorry, it's another word for rummage sale. Is you go to people's houses that are trying to get rid of crap. And eventually we're going to go down that road, guys. So I didn't mean to change the subject. Like everything they don't want, like movies, video games. Last time I went to a rummage sale, I got a secondary original Xbox. So I actually have 2 of them. One is really good condition. One you can clearly see it's been through its paces. But it still functions. Like I said, when I was younger, I tried to take good care of my stuff, but it's like, you're a kid. You're not thinking that far ahead. So as soon as I can find some good shelving units, and I'm also going to be changing things up a little bit. In the apartment, you guys will probably see me still use the recliner for a little while. But I'm eventually going to switch that out with a couch. No big reasons behind it other than the fact that, I essentially have 2 TVs. And it's a little selfish of me to say, oh, well, I'm going to watch TV. I don't care. Go play a board game. Go play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm just kidding. I love Dungeons and Dragons. Even though I really haven't played it, but I've heard other people play it, and I really would like to try it. But here's the thing. I like that, like if I have company over or my sister's watching TV with me, I like to have the accommodations for them. I like to have a nice sofa, not like a big sofa, like a 4-seat sofa, like a 2-seat sofa. That's fine. Some other things you're going to be seeing changed. I will no longer be, well, you couldn't really see the desk before, but I had this simple bench desk. That's changing. I'm eventually going to get an L desk. I'll probably have to save up for it. But, it's not like the desk is going to be like uber expensive. Like, oh yeah, they can get uber expensive. Trust me. I have seen L desks being like $350, $400. But the one I'm going after is $220. So it's actually pretty cheap. And like if I go other places like let's say Facebook, sometimes like one guy was offering $350 for it. I'm like, I can get a desk for about $100 cheaper. I'll go with cheaper. Especially if you're selling your old property. I mean, it's already pretty much used. The way I see property is kind of like a car. Car's new to you. But the moment you drive it off that lot, it's used. The price on a vehicle, the moment you drive it off that lot, it starts going down. It does not go up. And that's what I see like for people's property. Like, I guess people are either short on cash or so there's sentimental value about it. Like I said, I can't speak to the effect of that. But the last vlog I said we're going to be talking about some anime. Sub to... Huh. I just walked past the middle school and I saw somebody wrote down sub to someone. And I'm surprised it didn't say sub to PewDiePie or something. The reason I say that because I've been in people's streams and it's like the trend. Eventually, guys, we'll go down that road, but not like right now. But anime. Ooh, man, I'm kind of missing Netflix right now, but not entirely. Like, I'm not starving from TV. Like, I have basically what my bedroom. If you guys, once I get everything unpacked and situated, I'll give you guys the big grand tour. Um, I'll probably do before, like I said before. I'll change the title of that video because that's kind of like our before video. I just didn't think about calling it that when I uploaded it. But then we're going to do an after video. Now I'll probably link that video in the description of that video, of the after video, so you guys can see what the apartment looked like. Ooh, Shilo's into something. Come on. I know when he's into something because he pulls my arm like, I want to go this way. Go this way. Human, this way. I'm like, no. Because right before I moved, I was starting to watch Bleach again. Even though I still refer to it as Blotch. Because to me, it's weird to call an anime show Bleach. Especially that one, because to me, it would make more sense to call it Reaper. But, it's called Bleach. I'm not going to be upset, I'm not going to complain about it because it's an awesome TV show. I was actually, I think it was mid-season. I don't remember. Shilo. Sorry, guys. You guys probably saw the ground for a second because Shilo pulled my arm again. I don't want to give spoilers away, but I was like, ugh. Because at a certain point, every time I've ever tried to watch it on different mediums, it's always that one. There's an episode in there that's always in Japanese, and it just stays in Japanese. And I'm hoping that's corrected, because one of my favorite shows I wanted to watch, I don't know if it's on Netflix still, but it was Case Closed. And that on Netflix is also in Japanese. Now, I have nothing against Japanese. I don't. I'm just lazy. I'm just very lazy. I don't want to read subtitles. For me, I have to pause it every 5 seconds to read a subtitle, or else I don't know what's going on. I don't read that fast. That's why I don't like watching animes in Japanese or in other languages, because I have to stop every 5 seconds when someone talks, and I can't. I applaud everyone who can read that fast, but I personally can't. But there's so many other animes. I just finished watching Parasite before Bleach. I gotta say, Parasite, that was interesting. I had no idea what was going on half the time, but it was very entertaining. And the animations were really on par. The story was, like I said, confusing, but the moral soul got picked up at the end. But once you got to the end, you're like, oh, okay. Although there's still many questions in that show that you still don't get answers to. But one of my other favorite TV shows to watch on anime, as far as anime goes, on Netflix is 7 Deadly Sins, obviously. I have a jacket, 7 Deadly Sins. I might bring it out and stream one day. I'm also, before I moved, I placed the order to get the sword that Meliodas uses. So I'm a fan of 7 Deadly Sins. Hello. That's where I think he does that sometimes on purpose. I think we'll go down that road at one point. There's certain roads I want to wait and travel down at a later date. Give you guys something to pique your curiosity. I'm just gonna, for safety reasons, make sure my camera's in the other hand before Shilo like knocks it down and I break my phone. Then I cry. Castlevania is just, there's nothing I can't say that other than it's amazing. It's awesome. All the characters are extremely well written. The story's gripping, especially if you're into if you guys played the original Castlevanias. It does play a lot of homage to the original Castlevania video games. The story does make me laugh. Trying to think. Blue Exorcist, it's a good show, but I mean, I know there's a new season. I'm probably gonna watch it, but it just really confusing. Like, it just felt jumbled to me. Trying to think of any other animes I've recently watched. Man, I can't pronounce it. It's like something about werewolves, and the story was really, like I said, that one was really jumbled. Like, I had a hard time keeping up with it. Trying to think. Think. Well, I can tell you guys the show I'm watching now. I told you guys last episode I'm watching Yu Yu Hakusho. We're getting to one of my favorite parts because it's just really funny. Not gonna do any spoilers because, like I said, I don't know how many of you guys watch the Yu Yu Hakusho, but it's a fantastic anime if you ever guys get a chance to watch it. Another one of my favorites is Naruto. Now, I didn't really start getting back into Naruto for a while because it was on cable. I think it was like no, it wasn't Toonami. It was like an after program after all the other shows played. I just don't remember the name of the program. I started watching it then, and I think I only got up to the first or second season, and then I just it's not that I lost interest. It's just I stopped watching TV at that point. Like, completely stopped watching TV because my family got what's called recorded TV shows, which you only can record like 4 shows at a time. But 90% of the time, every time I wanted to watch one of my shows, which was Naruto or something like that, I had to watch what they were watching, and I couldn't record my shows, so I ended up missing it. So I'm like, you know what? I give up. I give up. You guys want to watch your TV shows? Go for it. I'm just gonna stop watching TV, and it was probably the best decision I ever made, because since I stopped watching cable, it just stopped ruining my life. Like, you hear people like every single day like, oh man, did you see last night's episode? Oh, did you see this? Did you see this? And I'm like, I'd be happy and proud to say, no. What? Do you live under a rock? I'm like, no. I just don't watch cable. I think that's kind of nice, because once you give up like national TV, because you have to think about it, 90% of everything that's on TV eventually goes to DVD or Blu-ray, or heck, now that we're in the age of Xbox, you can probably buy it digitally. So there's really no point in ever watching the TV shows anymore. Like, the only thing you'd probably want to watch is news. That's about it. Just watch the news. You don't need to watch anything else, because 90%, like I said, chances are it's going to be on available for purchase at some point, you know? At least that's how I see it, you know? At least, because I gotta tell you, like, one of my favorite TV shows to watch was Stargate. I can buy every single episode of Stargate on digitally from my Xbox. Or The Flash, which is another one of my favorites, but we're not getting into that. This is supposed to be about anime. One of the shows I really would like to watch is Android Kelgar. I don't know if any of you guys ever heard of that show. Basically, it came around, well, it originally was in Japan. I think it was like a live action TV show for a while. Then it got turned into an anime. And it was one of my favorite TV shows to watch. And if you guys aren't familiar with Android Kelgar, let me know and I'll post stuff. I'll post it on Discord and Twitter for you. If you guys are familiar with 009 Cyborg, it's very similar in scope to 009 Cyborg, except instead of the show consisting of 9 cyborgs, it consists of 1 android. Who walks around with a katana on his back. Whew. Well, Shilo, we've been walking for 21 minutes. I think it's time for us to head back. We'll walk the rest of this another time. So as you guys can see, I mean, I don't live in a terrible neighborhood. It's a nice neighborhood. Man, I'm hungry. I know it's weird for me to say I'm hungry when I had like a whole thing of Chinese before I went home. Yes, guys, I have not used my stove yet. I will, I promise. I think I'm gonna need one more thing before I can start doing things on like cooking videos for you guys. I think I'm gonna need a smaller tripod, so I can actually set it up on the kitchen and I can just go ahead and cook without ever having to adjust the camera for you guys. You guys can see what I'm doing. I figure I'll probably start something small and simple. Because I just looked at the pots, all the pots and pans I got. I have one that's small enough, but I'd rather cook it in a big pot. So I'll have to go and get one. So chili will be put on hold for a little while. I know, we were talking about anime and we went to cooking. I'm sorry, guys. But I'll be, Shilo, stop pulling my hand. He does this like when I'm talking. But I think I'll start something simple like hamburger helper. Even though I don't do anything extraordinary or different, I just basically follow the directions on the box. Maybe see, one of the things I will probably be new for me. It's like I'm not new at cooking steak, but there is no grill allowed at my apartment complex, so I gotta do all my steak cooking in a skillet. I have never cooked a steak in a skillet before, and my dad tells me that it's basically easy. It's just like cooking on the grill. I don't know. I'll have to experiment. Fried chicken will definitely be. I already did a fried chicken video with my mom, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do one of my own. See, I haven't really got a chance to really cook. I mean, I have recipes. I've cooked them before. It's just I haven't really had the chance to really cook. So to me, this is an awesome opportunity. I actually get to cook again, and I love cooking. I love it. I just never really got the opportunity to cook. I mean, I'm not joking, guys. Like, even though we lived in the house, the kitchen was small with everything, and it's not big enough for like 2 people with everything in the kitchen, even though it's bigger than my kitchen. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing some cooking videos at some point. And hopefully tomorrow I'll actually be able to get some sleep. I'll probably end up only being able to get a few hours of sleep tonight because of how late it is, and I need to make some more phone calls. I need to get some stuff figured out today. Especially since I might have to work an extra on my day off on Saturday because we have a big backlog of parts and stuff like that we need to get done. And I might just go ahead and say, yeah, sure. Because I didn't, there's one day I didn't work. It's just because I was just so tired from moving everything. And I'm like, okay, I need a day for myself. And I called my boss and I said, hey, I am super, super tired. Would it be all right if I took the day off? And he said, yep, no problem. So I ended up taking that night off and just kind of sleeping. You guys, I want to say you guys are probably going to be really impressed by what I've been doing in the apartment, because I've actually started hanging up my paintings. So you guys will actually get to see paintings that I've been keeping in cold storage for a while. You won't see all of them on stream when I do start streaming, but you will probably see one, which I really like. It's a painting of a bobcat, and it's all wood. Oh, it's absolutely amazing. I actually have 2 others that are actually really nice. I haven't figured out what it is, but I keep on thinking it's like the innards of the insides of a snowflake. I almost said innards. Sorry. The insides of a snowflake. And the other one is a depiction of a humpback whale, which actually I kind of like, because I can always picture myself as a person off in the distance, or in a safe distance from the whale, and watching it come out of the water and dive back in. It's a really nice painting. But pretty soon, hopefully soon, guys, everything will be leveling out again. We will be back into business. Back in business like it never end. Back in business. Sorry, that's all the song I can remember. If you guys don't know what that song's from, if you guys are familiar with the movie Dick Tracy, that's where it's from. It is one of me and my sister's favorite movies, which sadly is not on Netflix. If I can find it on Xbox, because I don't know if I have the VHS for it anymore. Which, oh my Lord, I have a lot of VHSs. I'm not joking. Like, 2 totes were just full of VHSs and maybe some DVDs and video games. And I still have 2 more boxes full of VHSs. Plus 1 more tote. So I'm trying to fit everything, I'm trying to organize everything a little bit better now. I'm trying to devote one side of my cabinet to video games, which is practically almost full. And then, since I'm probably not going to be able to hook it up to the new TV, I will be hooking it up in my room, because that's where the other TV is. What does that mean for streaming purpose? Like streaming, if I want to stream like N64 games, or PlayStation games, or PS2, or PS3, Well, I should definitely be able to do PS3 and definitely Switch. I would be running it through my PlayStation or my PC, which I have to figure out. But once I figure out how to run that through my PC, we'll definitely be doing some Switch gaming. But as far as the other games go, like N64, PlayStation, original Xbox, Xbox 360, GameCube, and stuff like that, that's gonna have to wait for a while, because it means I'm gonna have to rearrange everything. I might be able to do it through my laptop, since that is a mobile computer and it should be capable of streaming, but I don't know how good the video quality is going to be, because I've seen a buddy of mine stream using his laptop and the stream kind of lagged. I think Shilo's like, look over here, look over here. He's trying to guide my camera. This is probably going to be a little bit of a longer video because I started the video kind of early, because I just wanted to talk with you guys. I don't get to hang out with you guys right now. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you guys. I know we kind of drifted off anime. I mean, there's a ton of anime on my hard drive. I'll have to go through some of it for next episode, maybe. I just write down a bunch of it. But fear not, guys. I will be coming back. Just in time for and I'm going to flip the camera again. There you go, guys. Balancing this and camera is not easy. That's right, guys. Look at the sky. This guy's amazing. There we go.